Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus on how to manifest your dreams. So, how to make your dreams come true, Taurus. Now, we're going to start with the 3 fairy cards, and we have Make the Myomancer, the Lady of the Harvest, and Luath is the Wild. So, this is a very interesting combination for me, because it's really about, for me, it's about timing. And I say that because Make the Myomancer is about patience, is about attention to details, and taking your time, right? So it's more slow-paced. It's very, more of a passive card, I would say, more observation, but slowly but surely progressing towards something that you want. Lady of the Harvest has a completely different energy. It's about, of course, harvesting. It's about the fruits of your labor, right? So it's about finally seeing what your efforts amounted to. And it can also be about letting go or losing if you feel like those efforts were not rewarded. It's possible that you feel that way. But we also have Luath as the Wild. And Luath as the Wild is about seizing a particular opportunity and being very quick, like on your feet, so that you can seize the moment and you can make the most of something, of an opportunity. And it's a lot, it tells you a lot about what are you focusing on and what is your creative endeavor. So it's like 3 completely different ways of seeing the pace of something that is flowing. So I feel like in order for you to achieve your dreams, to achieve your objectives and manifest what you want, timing is the most important thing. And I would say this is also kind of a story. So maybe it's time for you to be a little bit more incisive, a little bit more precise and quick. There's a haste. And maybe it's time to let go of a more kind of passive way. Or maybe you were studying things. Maybe you were analyzing how you could do things and how you could, in a very detailed manner. So maybe now it's the time to let that attitude go, to change how you are approaching what you want. And this is also supported by the 2 Kipper cards, Short Illness and High Honors. And short illness is really it's not important as high honors, because whatever is surrounding that card, it tells us if it's going to last or if it's really short or not. So I would say this is incredibly short. So if you change your mind and if you are a little bit quicker to act, you are actually going to achieve what you want, maybe even earlier, maybe even in an easier way, in a more relaxed way also, but because of the Fool and other things that I will go to later. But I think it's something that maybe it's not so much what you do, it's more how you present yourself. So it's not work. That's it might not fit for many of you, but what I feel like is that I don't need to exert a lot of effort. I just need to take the right opportunity at the right time with the right people. And I say that because we have celebration and participation. So a big part of you achieving what you want is about collaboration with other people. And it's a collaboration that happens in a way that is that's fun, that's pleasurable, that's something that brings you a lot of energy, a lot of happiness, and it's really more of a flow state than effort. So it's interesting because it's not exactly passive. You're actually very active, but you're just not working. It's like pleasure. I feel like it's something that you're working on that should give you pleasure with others, and it should create friendships and really nice, healthy social dynamics and also emotional dynamics. And if it feels like more, if you feel like lethargic, or you don't feel that desire, or maybe you feel like you are procrastinating on something, then I would address that, because maybe something's wrong with, it's more of you, how you think about it. It's not exactly that things aren't working for you, because I actually think that everything is working in your favor, because you also have the maturing or maturation card. That's the 9 of Pentacles, and it's a fruit that is a plum, I guess, that is falling from the tree because it's ripe. It's the perfect timing. Again, you have with Luathas, the wild, the perfect timing, the opportunity, you have to seize it, right? You have to be quick on your feet. You have to be mindful and observant. But you don't have to be passive. It's like an active participation in a natural process. It's interesting. Maybe what you want has something to do with nature. I feel like there's a very natural setting to this reading. Interesting. So I was describing how everything is working in your favor, because I feel like there's a lot of work that you already did. There's a lot of people who admire you, who already see you as someone who could be a leader, or who could set an example, who could guide others even. But the thing is, that's very interesting in this reading, is that I feel like you're very close to achieving what you want. And that once you achieve it, it will feel like a very natural thing. And you will immediately start something else. So I really feel like this is what this reading is talking to you about, is also your incredible creative power and how to keep having faith in it. So Taurus, this is something that's really beautiful about you, is that you achieve what you want to achieve naturally, and you also have more energy to go forward and to receive something else and start some new adventure. Or maybe this whole process also leads you into discovering another objective and another dream, because I think you are going to uncover, to unveil another dream, a new dream. So actually this is a process of creation of dreams, of new objectives for you. And maybe that glimpse into that future is also something that is going to kind of coax you and entice you and energize you into moving from this more passive mindset, I would say, more I don't think it's sad, but I think it's more like you are not interacting enough. There's not enough participation. There's not enough involvement, maybe even with other people. Maybe there's a team or a group of people that is kind of waiting for you to do something, or that you have to contact in order for things to start moving. And so this reading is also kind of telling you like there's even more. So if you have something else moving you, pushing you, or pulling you into the future, into something even greater, like a broader horizon, even more adventure, even more like stimuli, something that really makes you, passionate. This is something that will help you move forward and have a more proactive, have more energy to face the challenges if there are any, and to be that guiding light for others. Because maybe one thing that you might be feeling is a little bit the weight of responsibility, because being the leader, being someone who is paving the way for others and liberating himself first in order for others to follow, it can be a little bit, heavy. It can be a burden. And I'm also drawn to this, these two cards. They have opposite phases of the moon. So we have the crescent and the waning. And so this is like a moon cycle, right? Maybe there's something important that is happening in these two phases of the moon that's regarding this dream that you have, this manifestation. Oh, I switched them around. That's interesting. I was so focused on the colors and the twilight colors. So it's like being in this liminal space where you can't really tell if you are finishing something or if you are starting something. That's also very interesting. That might be one of the things that you're feeling right now, is that you don't really know where you are in the process, and that's not helping you have the energy to, or manage your energy even. Maybe it's tiring not to know where you're at. And I think the clue will be in the people that surround you, really. So if you feel like you're in the right place at the right time, and that you have the structures around you really helping you consolidate that authority, or it's just the effort that you have made up until this point. So it's really this teamwork that helps you have this solid foundation and feel like you can take a leap of faith. That's when you're really ready to harvest the fruits of your labor and to maybe even transform your current situation in such a way that you are ready for new adventures. And I really feel like you're going to, overall, so I don't think I spoke about this before, but this is really important to note also, is that with the Emperor and high honors, you are certainly going to be recognized for your work, for your talents, for your efforts. And it's like a lucky break. I feel like you are going to have a lucky break, and it's just around the corner. So it's about being on the lookout for the right moment and the right opportunities, being quick on your feet, being ready to bolt. You see, like Luwatha's the Wild, he's like ready to jump, ready for the moment. He's like eyes on the prize and really focused and ready to just go. I feel like he's also like full of electricity, full of energy. So really being energized by your objectives, by your being motivated, being driven passionately, and having that recognition, having other people also see you in that way, see you like someone who is passionate and talented and just overall like a beacon to others also. Someone who can lead the way, someone who can take them to places that they have never seen before. It's very interesting, Taurus. Thank you so much for this, Taurus. If you want a free personal reading, I will be offering them, and you just have to send me an email. I'll be offering the free personal readings until I reach my 100th subscriber. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already, and like and share the video if it resonated with you. And I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.